Hi everyone, my name is Zachary Gura of ShortLifeLongRoad.com, and I wanted to start this video by wishing everybody a belated Merry Christmas. I hope you were able to spend some time with your family and friends and maybe just enjoy some relaxation. I know, we're all in quarantine and lockdowns and travel's restricted and all that kind of stuff, and probably hard to get together with people, but hopefully you were still able to enjoy the holiday season. But can you believe that we're already entering 2021? It's unbelievable that 2020 has gone by so quickly. Uh, well, it went quickly, but at the same time, it felt like an eternity. I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but it's absolutely nuts how this year has just kind of progressed. It went, like I said, it went by in a blink of an eye, but it still felt like it took forever. But we're entering 2021, and it's coming quickly, and I think most of us are probably making our resolutions by now. We just have a few days left until the ball drops. But I just wanted to talk briefly about resolutions. Historically, I usually say something along the lines of we should, make new resolutions every day. And it's not about just one time a year, going back and evaluating ourselves and where we want to be and our goals and all that. But this year I'm going to take on a little bit of a different tune. I do want to talk about maybe creating a concrete resolution and kind of discuss maybe why some of the resolutions have failed for myself and others historically. So a little statistic for you: about 25% of people, less than 25% actually, don't follow through with their resolution after the first 30 days. So that's it. It's about 75% of people already give up. It's crazy. And after an entire year is gone, I guess a little bit less than 8% of people actually accomplish what they set out to do as their resolution. And that's, to me, a dismal and pretty bleak number because I would like to see, more people accepting the challenge that they've given themselves to, continue growing and keep moving forward. But I had a thought on that statistic, and I thought that maybe part of the reason why so many people fail their resolutions is because it's too inwardly focused. We're too much about ourselves when we create these resolutions. We go through this life every single day, and every single one of us knows what our faults are, where we're at, where we want to be. We all know that. And so in our heads, we should be concocting these goals every day to kind of, better our circumstances or, better the things that make us us. But maybe this grand resolution that we keep making, lose X amount of weight or whatever, it's not that it's unattainable or unachievable, but that's something that should be on our minds every day. We should eat better and all that kind of stuff, work out, blah, blah, blah. But again, maybe we're just too inwardly focused. Maybe the focus should be, or the resolution should be, on how we can better the world around us, not just for ourselves, but for other people. Go and maybe help somebody, or, put yourself in the hands of somebody else. Put yourself in a position where you can maybe help somebody, so that way they're kind of counting on you a little bit, and so that makes it a little bit easier for you to follow through. You have a responsibility to the promise that you made to those people, and so you might be a little bit more accountable if you again just decide to make a resolution for an outward purpose or an outward reason. And that's not to say that we shouldn't make resolutions for ourselves either. I think maybe we should just pick, if we're going to do a big resolution for ourselves, do that and try to stick to it, but also do something for the community or for your family members that are struggling, friends, whatever it might be, just to be more active in other people's lives. And I think that, we'll start to get a little bit more fulfillment because we'll start to see some of the, I don't want to say repercussions, but some of the benefits of helping others. We could put a smile on somebody else's face. Maybe somebody needed, who knows what. I mean, you could provide so many different things to different people, and you'll get a better sense of satisfaction if, again, you're, putting yourself out there and helping others. If we're doing things like, again, losing weight, or, our goal is to lose weight and stuff like that, usually after 30 days, we don't see much of a difference in our lives. We don't feel it. We can't even tell. So that's why I think a lot of people give up on their resolutions, is because well, we're just not seeing the results, or it's really hard to stick to the regimen that we've created. And I think, again, it might be a little bit easier if we focused outwardly instead. And I think that would help give us motivation to fix ourselves too. And I do like to argue that, we should get our own lives in order before we go out in the world and, try to address some of the issues. But I think you can do both at the same time. And I think that the skills that you might learn, or the people that you help, the things that you achieve out there might bring back better solutions to your in-home problems, to the problems that you have inside of you. And I think that's just a better way to maybe approach the resolution thing. And it might be a little bit intimidating at first. Putting yourself out there is always hard, or might not know where to start because you don't have the skills or know how, whatever. But start, you could start small. Just tell yourself you're going to make a good difference in somebody's life this year. And it could be one person, it could be 100 people. It doesn't really matter, but just start there. And I think that, we'll find it a little bit easier to follow through with our own goals and achievements if we can, make sure we follow through with other people first. Put somebody else before your needs is what I'm basically trying to say. So those are my thoughts on it. I do want to know what you think. And actually, before I say this, my resolutions this year, in case you're wondering, one is to stop using my phone so much unless it's necessary. I know it's kind of hypocritical because I'm filming this on a phone right now, but that is one of my goals. And then number two is to go out and use some of the skills that I have, like playing guitar, or, I feel a lot of empathy for kids that have sickness. And for those of you who know me, my brother passed away from cancer. So I do want to kind of give back in that regard and maybe help alleviate some other people's suffering. I don't know where I'm going to start. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have no plan in place, but it is in my head that I do want to make sure that I do this year, that I want to go make somebody else's life a little bit better. And while also simultaneously making my life a little bit better and getting rid of one of my biggest addictions, which is my cell phone. So anyway, I do want to hear what you have to say. Let me know what your resolutions are, resolutions, and what you plan on doing to stick with it. I know it's not easy, but it will be worth it. No matter what you choose, definitely make sure you stick with it, because you'll be better and stronger for it in the long run. And you just might make the world a better place too. All right, everyone, have a great evening. This is Zach Gura of Short Life Long Road.